Hello. Hi guys. Bye. Bye bye. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's been way too long since I did a vlog, but now I've returned and we're doing things in Africa. Chose to come to Uganda with a bunch of my Romanian friends, and we're gonna be doing a lot of really sick stuff. The sick stuff we did. I mean, we got to be part of this baptism right off the bat, which I get to do with everyone I know, and also get to meet all the villagers that I'm gonna be spending my life with next month. And of course, let's not forget, we get to have some fun.
Hello? Hello?
Bro, what? What do you want, dude?
Please don't tell me this is gonna be another random vlog about how cool it was to be in Africa.
I mean, it was pretty sick. What am I supposed to do?
So what's the point of the video then, dude?
I mean...
Like, listen, bro. You went to another continent across the world, and you want to just show off what you did? Don't you see the opportunity here that you have? Not many people get to do this.
Okay then, watch this. This is a sad story. As you see a man who goes through things you never thought to see on video. Very sad things. Super sad things.
Stop! Not the video! What are you doing?
What do you mean what I'm doing? I'm making the video more dramatic to capture the audience's attention, yo.
Eh? No! That's not what I was trying to say.
Okay, so what is it then?
The truth. The truth, buddy. People don't get to see this because of the bubble they're in, and they need to see the truth for themselves. What it really means to be in a country that isn't as blessed as the US is. Sure, there's fun moments, but also moments that really are eye-opening. That should stir in us a wake-up call. Tell the truth. That's all they need.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. That was pretty fun. But before getting to anything, you know, the yellow gav was just pretty much hinting at, let's get a quick rundown as to what's happened here so far in the past 8 years that Lily's been here. First off, you have the medical clinic, which I think is one of the very more important ones when it comes to like necessities in a place like Uganda, right? You have a medical clinic that is free, that is easily accessible to anyone that needs it. Okay? And the thing is that since it's been open, okay, you've had 50,000 people that has been medically treated or cared for, which is a big deal because before that was 50,000 people that would never have gotten any medical treatment whatsoever, just because they don't have such a healthcare system in the places that they live. So now they get something for free, and they're able to be treated for any kind of burns, cuts, anything like that, which is a very, very big deal. And of course, you have the school, which is very interesting because there's a lot to like talk about when it comes to the school. But to start off just from what we were doing, the boys and I, we were able to finish up this library that these people were building from before, so that the kids can have books and an actual library to have. And then it started up with the stairs, because the stairs would lead to the headmaster room, so they can actually be able to sleep, and other teachers as well. And besides here, you can be seeing just a bunch of the classrooms, other places that we got to go to, seeing the library right around here. Just, you know, a lot of the work they were progressing it to, and also a lot more behind the scenes when it comes to outside of the building, which was actually teaching, which is really cool. But right now, of course, I see a B, so I have to do this.
And then Bosco is married. Oh, that's right. Dang.
Dang, that's a juicer of a B.
And they have degrees.
Sheesh. Rooms for, I guess, for like the headmasters or whatever, they want to like plant, so people that are going to be actually living up here.
And that's actually Bosco.
And then obviously downstairs, as you saw, a lot of the classrooms. Not gonna lie, this is like legitimately like well done. Like I can't wait to see like full product when it's finally done. God's help, we're gonna get this thing going and do some good work.
Huh? Yeah, bye.
Have fun, yo.
Everyone needs to go.
Part of like being in the school today is also the kids have the class today with Crystal. So Phil here, one of the classrooms, and then like a lot of things going on around here where the kids are going around. And they think, hey Crystal,
Okay, sit.
so the classroom, Crystal's doing her thing.
How are you? I'm fine.
How are you? I'm fine. Just clap. But yeah, it's part of a little bit of what's going on today for the school. A lot of sick stuff, a lot of the kids. Hi. A lot of what the boys are doing. We got people sanding the wood. We got people right now cutting the wood. So now like it's a big operation right now, because what we're trying to do right now. What we're trying to do is make like a nice like almost like a mini library for the kids here in the school. Half the size of what you see here, like around like right there, around halfway, putting on this wall and making like a little like just pretty mini library, so kids can have like a bunch of books and a bunch of things to read and choose from, which is gonna be pretty sick. So look at all these books, dude. They need to be somewhere, bruh. Somewhere, bruh. We're getting sung to while we're working. And as the kids are going to continue singing in the background, there's going to be a lot to talk about when it comes to school. School is absolutely one of the most underrated issues when it comes to a place like Uganda, and especially third world countries. A lot of times we talk about nourishment, which is a very important, housing, a lot of those kind of things. But one thing that's super underrated is the fact that these kids, majority of them, do not get education whatsoever. And by the time I was there, from the time of December 2021, there hasn't been school for about 2 years. So Crystal, who is a real-life teacher, was able to run a 6-week program of actually being able to get these kids to learn something for the first time in years, which is a major deal. And as of January of 2022, the school's officially opened up, and it's allowed the kids to be able to get free education, free nourishment, like actually getting to learn life skills that can actually help them progress in life in the future. Because all they know is work, and now they get to actually learn about life and about ways to, progress in life, which is a major deal. They get to learn common sense. Common sense is very underrated, because typically we kind of learn as we grow up as kids, right? We know how to go to the bathroom, we know how to do this, we know if we see fire, don't touch fire. We learn these things, but these kids don't get that. All they know is work. So being able to participate in school and be able to help these kids with that is super important. That's why it's important as people here that when we have resources, we use the resources to help them. There's billions of kids that don't get that, and it's important that we get to do that and help them in any way that we can. If you want to help them continue the progression of the future of this school, make sure you go to bbbministriesuganda.com. Link is in the description. You'll see it on the screen. Make sure you click it. Sponsor a kid, donate in any way you can. It goes a long way and it helps a lot. If you're able to, please do. If you can't, don't. I don't want you guys to force to help in any way, but if you're able to, please help. It goes a long way for these kids and for the people of the villages. And this is Lily. They drew a picture of Lily. This is hilariously good though. It's actually not bad.
What is he doing?
It's a good drawing.
No, please don't. Oh gosh.
Lily, I'm gonna do a side by side right here. So on the right side is.
Yo, should put her photo.
Yeah. So this is gonna be on the left side of the screen. I got you. Don't worry. On this particular Saturday, Lily throws a big event in the village once a month on a Saturday where she gathers the villagers, and majority of the villagers being kids, and we get to hang out with the kids all day, which is really cool. So essentially right now the translator's explaining them what's going to happen for today, where we're going to read them a story, probably a story from the Bible, and also be able to play a lot of games with these kids. So a lot of the games particularly involves running, an African game that they play back at home. It's just a lot of fun, and it's a really cool experience to be able to be part of, where you get to meet a lot of kids. And then one thing we get to do is a cool feeding program. We got rice, beans, big potato, and they get to eat for free, which is a big deal because, you know, a lot of times they don't get to eat rice like this, and it's really cool. So it's a lot of fun. Nice posture, guys. Wow. Bye. May God bless you guys. What's your name again? Your name again?
Judy.
Judy? Thank you for your help. And you remember, you're strong. I remember that. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we would leave around the afternoon time and visit about 10 plus homes around the villages. We would have our boy Nelson be able to come with us and translate for us. And it was a lot of fun. We get to meet a lot of the families, the kids there, which was a lot of fun. We get to talk to them about their lifestyle and things that they go through and things that they need help with. And one thing that was cool is we were able to give them a lot of free stuff like clothing, shoes, soap, food, Bibles, mattresses, beds, like you name it. It was a great time just to give and get to know a lot of people and things that they're going through and ways that we can help. We get to explore the village, go up and down the mountains, get to see Lily's house from afar, get closer to the lake. There's a lot of really just fun stuff you get to do as well when it comes to traveling. But a lot of it is just getting to meet a lot of people, which is really great because you get to learn a lot about their experiences and ways we can help. And at the end of each visit, we're able to preach them the gospel and we're able to pray for them, which is always a nice personal time that we get to spend with them. And getting to see the villages gets to have some of its perks. I mean, I'll let you see this for yourself. Guys, this is how you win first place. First place, number one. Never lose. I never lost before in my life. Bro, we're going to an African wedding, and we chose to find. We got a guy to get us clothes that's matching the African style, and we're actually like dripped out of our minds.
And the girls look great in their American floral dresses.
But the boys
look stunning.
Hey everyone! How's your eardrums?
My eardrums are fine. I can't hear you.
I said, how's your eardrums?
What'd you say?
Your eardrums!
My ear what?
Drums!
My guitar?
Look, as you can tell, we did a lot in the month. I mean, look, we went to a wedding, it was actually really cool. Then we went to church a lot and was able to spend time with a lot of the members there, a lot of the men there. We did Bible study on Wednesdays, it was really cool to do. And then we went to the city. City was really cool because we had to see a lot of the infrastructure and see that still needs a lot of work to be done. And then there's hail. Look at the hail. Absolutely insane hail. I mean, craziness, dude. Look at that. Ice on the floor. We went to a resort every Sunday morning to have some great breakfast after church. Beautiful lake there we get to see. Spend time with the kids. Get to spend time with Prize and Noah. Be able to just hang out with them and get to know them a lot. And we got to visit the equator and step on both halves of the hemisphere. Beautiful Nile River with the waterfall. And then we get to get on the boat to see the Nile even more up close. And then we get to see hippos. Look at the hippos, dude. And the elephants flopping his ears like crazy, dude. And we woke up really early in the morning. And then we get to see the beautiful pink sky. I mean, the best thing you can see with your naked eye, dude. And then we get to go around there and get to see Giga Chat Dennis Giga Chatting. And then we get to see giraffes giraffing, dude. And then we get to see these animals being like a herd and eating grass, dude. And then we get to look around and you see lions lying around looking for his prey. Then an absolutely insane goat. And yeah, that was the month I spent in Uganda. There's a lot to say, a lot to show. But mind you, I was there for a month and there's only so much I can show in a video, right? But one thing I want to say is just a few thank yous. I want to thank Lily for allowing me to come and be a part of this, to be part of her journey. She's been in Uganda for 8 years. God called her to go to Uganda. She responded and said yes. And man, God has worked like crazy the past 8 years. Her children are absolutely beautiful. Prize and Noah are amazing kids. I want to just thank the people that went with me. Philip, Crystal, Tanya, Gabby, Dennis, Ben for a few days. Even got to see our other guy, Andrew. But yeah, but it was a great time. And I can't thank them enough. And it was a fun time. So if you want to support Lily and her mission, make sure you go to bbbministriesofuganda.com. Again, it's going to be on the screen. Link is going to be in the description. If you want to find out ways to help and support, to donate, to sponsor a child, everything that you need to know about her ministry and things that she's accomplished and things that God has done, go to the website. It's all going to be there and you'll learn a lot more. To be part of going to a country like Uganda was a surreal experience and it was a lot of fun and I loved it. I got to learn a lot about just the way of living when it comes to being a part of a third world country like Uganda. And I got to learn a lot and understand just a lot of things when it comes to just the way people are forced to live every day because of their circumstance that they're born into. One thing I got to understand and I learned, the government has failed them like crazy. That's why it's up to us, for a lot of people that have been blessed, to do something to help any way you can. The kids suffer like crazy when the government fails them. But that's why it's important when you see these kind of ministries that you bless these ministries any way you can and be able to just help them with what you have if you can. The kids need schools. Unfortunately, a lot of the men, with all the stuff that they deal with, they take it out on their wives. They drink like crazy. It's a lot of the men. They're not all the guys. There's some really good men there, but there's still a lot of them that deal with a lot of problems and they do a lot of bad stuff, which is exactly why Lily made the ministry for battered women and widows. Unfortunately, the men take it out on their wives and it's really disgusting, but it's why it's more important than ever that we be there for the women, but also make sure the men know what they're doing is wrong and they have to be better. It's about teaching them the right ways of being a proper husband and also being a man. But that's why it's important that we can step up and be able to be an actual example of what love is, to love these people like crazy. If you're able to help, I encourage you to help, okay? If you can, please. I'm telling you, and it's not just Uganda, it's around the world. If you know a ministry, or if you want to help this ministry, help them, be part of it any way you can, whether it's South America or in the Americas or in Europe or Africa, anywhere you can think of that needs help and you know it, be part of it and do something and help. A lot of people need our help and we can do it. And with that being said, I thank you guys for watching the video. This video was a lot of fun to make. Being a part of this mission was a lot of fun to be a part of, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity I have. So obviously just want to thank God for it and just thank people around me that were there with me. It was a lot of fun and I'm excited to do more in the future. If you guys can, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye. Skirt!